and today I'm going to be showing you how to make two easy vegan mac and cheese recipes, one with nuts and one without nuts. My go-to vegan mac and cheese was always a sweet potato cashew version, and then in the last month or so we switched over to a butternut squash and cashew version, and it's actually so much better. I like it because it's lighter, you don't have as much of that sweet potato taste, and it's really cheesy and creamy, and so I'll be showing that one. And then I'm also going to show you how to make a nut-free version with cannellini beans, which might sound weird, but it actually comes out really creamy and good, so I hope you like these. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is cook up whatever vegetable you want to add. So I cooked up some broccoli. Then you're going to chop a butternut squash in half and get all of the insides and the seeds out. And then you're going to put some olive oil all over both halves so it's nice and oily. And then you're going to flip it over and pierce some holes in it. And then add a couple garlic cloves. Just put that in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. Next, you are going to put some olive oil in a pan over medium heat and add a cup of panko breadcrumbs and toss them around until they are toasty. And then you're going to add a tablespoon of almond milk and about a tablespoon of red hot sauce in a little cup, and then add that. And then just stir that around until it gets kind of clumpy. And then you can remove that and set it aside. Then whenever your water is boiling, you can add your macaroni, or I use the little pennes for this one. And then to a blender, you're going to add about a quarter of a cup almond milk, 2 tablespoons olive oil, about a half of a cup of cashews, quarter cup of nutritional yeast, juice from half of a lemon, and then some salt and pepper, however much you like. And then take out the garlic cloves and put them in the blender as well. And then just spoon out as much of the mashed butternut squash that you can. Obviously, the more squash you have, the more squash flavor there will be. And then you're just going to blend that up. Pour that into a baking pan, and then add your vegetable and your pasta, and then just mix that all up and flatten it out on top a bit, and then sprinkle your breadcrumbs. And then you're just going to put that in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. And then just spoon it out. This is such a great go-to recipe. It's so delicious, so creamy, and so cheesy. I hope you like. Okay, for this next recipe, you're going to peel a large sweet potato. And then you're going to put it in a bowl and put it in the microwave for 4 minutes. But first, poke some holes with a fork all over it. 4 minutes. And then when that's done, you can flip it over and cook it for another 4 minutes on the other side. And then you're going to add your macaroni or little shells to a pot of boiling water. And to a bullet or blender, you'll add a whole can of cannellini beans with the juices, about half of a cup of almond or oat milk, a large clove of garlic, and then mash up that sweet potato and start adding bits of it to the blender. You just want to add about a cup's worth. And then blend that up. Drain your pasta. And then for this one, I decided not to bake it, so I just added some flour and olive oil to a pan and made a little bit of a roux before adding my sauce. And then if you want to add a little bit of nutritional yeast to make it a little bit cheesier. And some more milk if it gets really thick. Salt and pepper to taste. And then stir your macaroni in. And then I also cooked up some broccoli for this one, so add that in. And then of course you could do the breadcrumb thing and put that in the oven the same way, but this time I just served it as is. And there you go. This one is also such a great nut-free option. It's also super delicious, and I just topped it with some red pepper flakes. Thank you for watching. I hope you like these recipes. Let me know if you try one of them out. I know there are so many versions of vegan mac and cheese out there, and a lot of non-vegans I feel like try it and they think, oh, this is definitely not mac and cheese, like blah blah blah. And no, it's not. It obviously tastes somewhat different, but really once you get used to it, have it a couple times, it's really good, and it's a lot healthier than traditional mac and cheese too. So there's that. Both recipes are linked below, and I'm just gonna keep the recipe videos coming, so I hope you like them, and I'll see you soon.